By doing the service learning, I'm learning a lot about what it is to kind of do my own independent research, to come out of my time and to come work on something that will benefit the greater community.
You go into it thinking, I'm going to be the one teaching the kids. I have these set rules I'm supposed to teach, I'm supposed to help them achieve this, but you end up learning a lot more about yourself.
I'm trying to do a JD PhD, which is ambitious, in the hopes of being able to become a professor afterwards, because through this program I found out how much I love to teach.
All students complete one service learning course at the 1,000 to 3,000 level by the end of their 5th semester. Students spend 20 or 40 hours, depending on the class, completing their service throughout the semester. Once you finish the first tier, and no sooner than sophomore year, you move on to the 3,000 level or higher. This second tier allows more options for you to customize your service experience to what interests you, whether it be service learning, internships, research, or an international experience, but it all takes place through an upper level course. These upper level courses challenge you to think more critically about your experience and apply more of the skills you've developed at Tulane.
Every week, my group and we come here to Audubon Park and we sample the water to test for factors such as temperature, dissolved oxygen, clarity, and pH. Today, Audubon Charter Elementary School came and we taught the children what it is that we do and got them interested in water sampling and being more caring to our environment.
When I have students who take the service learning option, I find that they're much open to understanding the concept. They have less difficulty relating to the concept, and also they enjoy the subject more. And also they have the fun of knowing it's not just doctors that they all need to become.
I just finished giving a tour to a Country Day high school AP Spanish class. The exhibit itself is interesting because I'm a history major. Learning about Guantanamo in this kind of perspective has been huge for me because I didn't know very much about it outside of what I learned in high school.
My philosophy about service learning is that it is as much about the learning as the service. And I think that this project really brings the two together. And for this project to work, the students really need to learn a lot about Guantanamo Bay. They need to think about it in the past, in the present, in the future. One of the service learning aspects is the students are going to the events and they're learning about them. But their goal is that they'll also study more about the naval base, think about its relationship with the community.
So my name is Maggie. Nice to meet you. How are you today? Good. Tonight we are holding our ESL classes, and these are free and open to anyone who would like to come in and improve their English. I'm currently enrolled in an Intro to Latino Studies class, and this is associated with that class because it is helping me gain a better understanding of what it's like for an immigrant from Latin America to come and live in this country.
Without the support, both the in-kind donations of the office and classroom space and the actual manpower that we get from the students teaching and tutoring, our program wouldn't be able to exist at the size that it does.
I think that this is a great experience because it opens your eyes to the people in your community that you may walk past every day but don't realize how hard it is for them to get by, and it feels like you're making a real impact on their immediate lives by helping them improve those skills.
She could definitely work on volume a little bit, but she's pretty good.
The Aristotle New Orleans class puts students in a position where they have to put together arguments, and they do that working with middle school students, and they put together arguments with them, and they think about how arguments function, and then they go into also deeper issues of ethics, rhetorical choices.
I love working with people because I think teachers get as much out of it as students do. So it's huge. This is very important for me. I'm going to be doing this for the rest of my life.
My coaches from Tulane, since they're so young, I feel like I relate to them more than I would my regular teachers.
They draw me out of my shell, I think, a little bit. I'm usually sort of shy around other people, and they're not. They love new people.
The students are telling me that they can see children they're working with benefit from their coaching, right? They can see them improve as public speakers, as people who can think on their feet. They become more self-assured, they find their voices, and that's a very powerful thing.
I think it's about making connections between the classroom and the community, but I think in many ways it's only the first step or the first door, and so students need to take it as an opportunity. If this is something that they're interested in, that they can do much more after the class is over.
You're developing skills, but going out and then using it in a real world situation allows you a very definitive way of thinking about what my education is doing and how it can be used when I leave school.
I think I've learned that I do really have a passion for working with kids and, in teaching, but I'm definitely don't feel like I would have gotten the chance to explore that if I hadn't been doing this.
A lot of the time you're still teaching the same kids. You don't want to leave them. They don't want you to leave. And you just want to keep seeing the growth they make, and you want to keep growing with them.